You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is much better at following through than just talking. If he sets a goal at work, he works hard, keeps things organized, and tries to do things the right way. If you hear him talking about big dreams, it's likely he means something simple and realistic.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to take it to heart and feels upset easily. He can become quite emotional, maybe even anxious or worried. And you might notice he needs time to recover. He won't lash out or blame others, but inside, he struggles to keep calm and steady.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like and respect him. He is gentle, polite, and goes out of his way to be kind to others. Even if he's upset, he tends to keep it to himself rather than cause drama.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will mostly be proud and happy for you. He cares deeply about the people close to him and wants to see them succeed. He'll show his pride quietly, maybe through warm words or kind gestures.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he's unlikely to resent you, but he might quietly feel a bit insecure about it. He isn't competitive by nature and truly wants your happiness, so he won't try to bring you down or act jealous. With gentle reassurance and kindness, he will feel more at ease.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's quite careful with money and likes to keep things planned and organized. He pays attention to where the money goes and tries not to waste it on things that aren't needed. It's unlikely that he'll make impulsive purchases or take risky chances with family finances.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't try to show off or act richer than he is. He prefers comfort and order to flashy things, so you're unlikely to see him buying expensive gadgets or designer brands just to impress others. You won't find him faking a fancy lifestyle. He values real security over appearances.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is warm hearted and kind, especially with people close to him. He likes to help and is generous with his care, time, and support. Overall, he balances being sensible with money and being generous in spirit, never stingy, just thoughtful.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money. If you ask him about finances, he's willing to talk and share what he knows rather than hiding or keeping secrets. If anything, he wants both of you to feel secure and work as a team.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He genuinely believes that housework should be shared. He cares about fairness and will want to help you keep things organized and comfortable at home. You'll see him doing his part quietly without making a fuss or demanding praise.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He truly helps with chores and diapers, not just by telling you what to do or watching from the side. He feels it's fair for both of you to pitch in and wants the house to run smoothly for everyone's comfort. You can depend on him to share the load rather than just stand by and supervise.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side rather than argue just to prove he's right. He listens with kindness and is polite, even if he feels emotional or hurt. At heart, he values harmony and wants both of you to feel heard and respected in the relationship.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he tries to stay respectful and control his words, but his feelings can easily overwhelm him. He is not likely to say cruel things on purpose or act aggressively, but you may see him become emotional, withdrawing into silence or looking very upset. If you approach him gently, he'll calm down more easily.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry or upset more quickly than most people, and his feelings can change fast if something bothers him. While he isn't harsh or cruel, his emotions may lead him to become moody, withdrawn, or sensitive over small issues. Your peace of mind matters too, so think carefully about what you can handle in the long run.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is able to say sorry and take responsibility when he's made a mistake. Even though he feels things deeply and might get upset, he does not make a habit of blaming you or shifting the fault. You can trust that he values fairness and isn't someone who hides from his part in a problem.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He genuinely cares about your feelings and wants you to feel safe and comfortable with him. You can trust that he will honor what you say, taking your words and comfort seriously at all times.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He might feel hurt or a little rejected if you're not in the mood for intimacy, even if you explain it gently. He's sensitive and sometimes takes things to heart, so he may become quiet or a bit down. A kind word or hug can help him feel better.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He values kindness and wouldn't want to use something personal to hurt or embarrass you later. Even if he is feeling emotional or upset, he is the type to keep your trust and protect your dignity.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His caring and sensitive nature means he values deep, steady relationships over fleeting attention or excitement. Instead, he focuses on making you feel secure and loved.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not over possessive. While he can be sensitive and wants to feel secure in the relationship, he doesn't show jealousy by trying to control where you go, who you meet, or what you do. He trusts you and believes in giving you space, even if he sometimes feels a little anxious inside.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He cares deeply and wants to make sure you feel safe and comfortable, but he does this through kindness and support, not by setting strict rules or limiting your freedom. You will feel cared for, not caged, with him by your side.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do everything alone. He believes in fairness and wants to share the responsibilities of raising children with you. You can count on him to be a real partner, not just a bystander in parenting.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may find it hard to stay calm and could get emotional more quickly than some. He deeply wants things to go well, so mistakes or chaos can make him feel stressed or even raise his voice in the moment. However, he does not hold grudges or lash out to hurt. His emotions just run strong.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He truly appreciates the effort you put into caring for the family, and he doesn't expect you to lose yourself in the process. He values fairness and will want to help so you aren't carrying the whole load.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will support your career now, only to ask you to quit once a child arrives. He genuinely wants to share both family and work responsibilities fairly, and he respects your ambitions as much as his own. Instead, he will try to adjust and help out where he can.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with genuine warmth, not just surface level politeness. He truly cares about family connections and will make a real effort to be kind, respectful, and thoughtful with them. You'll see him showing small acts of care, listening to their stories, and trying to build a heartfelt bond. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he may feel upset or anxious more quickly than some, but he will try not to make things worse. He is sensitive and might take things to heart, but instead of causing a scene or adding fuel to the fire, he tends to keep things polite and respectful. However, he won't lash out at your family or hold grudges.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is more likely to support you being yourself both at home and in front of his relatives. While he cares about keeping peace and making a good impression, he doesn't want you to pretend or change completely just to please others. He values fairness and understands how difficult it is when someone has to put on a show.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not leave you to face it alone or side against you. He cares a lot about your feelings and wants you to feel safe, especially during uncomfortable family situations. Instead, he'll try to understand both sides, but will stand by you when you need him most.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy in the sense of always putting his mother's wishes above yours. He deeply cares about family, but he also values fairness and your happiness. If there's a conflict with his mother, he may feel stressed and emotional, but he won't blindly take her side or ignore your feelings.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values your trust and understands the importance of keeping your personal matters between the two of you. This means you don't have to worry about your personal issues becoming the family's gossip.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man means sharing life with someone who is gentle, thoughtful, and steady. Each day, you'll feel supported by his quiet acts of care. He notices when something needs to be done and helps without complaint.